Thank you very much, Paul Crane. A happy homecoming here at Baton Rouge as the Southern Jaguars pound Texas Southern 45-14. I'm Mike Neighbors along with my partner Derek Lewis. You know, we thought there was going to be a lot of offense tonight from both teams, but the Jaguars were the only ones providing the wealth of it, I guess.
And I think it's because the Jaguars were providing a tremendous defense tonight. The D-line, secondary, and linebacking core of the Jaguars just were everywhere tonight, smothering Texas Southern.
Big first half as we check out the highlights. Let's go to the first half of action. As we mentioned, really dominating on all sides of the football, beginning with, of course, Bryant's go-to guy.
Stewart right here on the middle screen to receiver, the receiver middle screen, and the blocking is tremendous, so he had a lot of room to run.
How about on defense, the D-line, a big night, especially from Vince Lands.
Vincent Lands, man, the workhorse, the strength of the defense, and he's doing his job once again as Brian Lee, you see, goes in there for his second score of the year.
Hard to believe that's only his second rushing touchdown of the year. And how about the interception in the secondary here?
Excellent. The secondary, man, their communication and the way they play together, man, I can see a lot more of that happening this year.
Time to dial up Dell. Dell Roberts showing off his speed. He was great on special teams tonight.
The spark right there, that's what I call him because of the moves he makes. He's so quick and shifty, and he does that time on in.
There's one of 3 rushing touchdowns for Bryant Lee, and he has to hit his go-to guy, Jamore Stewart.
Right there, off the head of the defender. There's nothing you can do when the receiver is snatching the ball away from you like that.
Now, in the second half, Bobby Reed showed why Texas Southern has one of the best offenses in the SWAC. They had 14 unanswered points. That, of course, made it 24-7, and this touchdown to Marcus Wright made it 24-14, but Southern would get the momentum back.
Yeah, they finally got their groove in Texas, and Southern came right back with a nice pass right here. Slant route to Stewart for the score right here. Lee and the offense has just been awesome all game.
And just for good measure, you know, maybe the MVP of this game, quarterback Bryant Lee, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And for good measure, how about the backup, Mr. Bird getting in the end zone?
You know Bird had to get in there, get his jersey dirty, let his family see, hey, man, I can make plays just like Bryant Lee.
There you see the final stats exactly. It's good to see a lot of people getting their jersey dirty, and they did if you look at the numbers, the passing yards, the rushing yards, total domination by the Southern Jags tonight.
574 total yards of offense. Not many schools in the country are putting up numbers like that. Southern has an awesome offense. I can see a great year for Southern. I'm just anticipating more.
And the big number there, no turnovers. I mean, in every facet of the game, Derek, a total domination by Southern. Now they're set up very nicely in the Western Division of the SWAC at 3-0.
Yeah, with them on top, Grambling right underneath, I can see a Bayou Classic matchup that's going to be one for the ages. And Southern is playing a great season so far. Coach Richardson has his team primed and ready, and they're just getting better as the season goes.
All right, well, Southern big winners tonight. For my partner, Derek Lewis, I enjoyed it, my friend.
Hey, me too, buddy.
I'm Mike Neighbors. A happy homecoming here in Baton Rouge. That's the story here. Back to Victor Howell in the studio for more highlights from the world of college football.